And our word for today on this Tuesday of Holy Week, this Tuesday, April the 15th, our word for today is glorify. Glorify our word for today. And here to talk about it, Kendra Von Esh. Good morning, Kendra.
Hey, Kendra.
Good morning, gentlemen. I hope your Holy Week is going well so far. I can't believe it's already Tuesday.
Yeah.
Such joy.
Where is it? I'm going.
Mm-hmm. No, yeah, I can't believe we're at Holy Week already. But thankful that we are. This Lent has been interesting. And so, yeah, kind of ready for a little Easter celebration.
I am with you. So glorify is our word. And I think about my past when I was very secular. I never used the word glorify for anything except to be like pretty sarcastic. You know, I think I remember saying one time when I was in an executive meeting, I was like, I was a glorified secretary, you know, but not using it in the true beauty of the Lord. So here's a couple definitions: to give glory, honor, or high praise, to exalt, to give glory to, especially through worship, to make glorious by bestowing glory upon, to confer honor and distinction upon, to elevate to power or happiness or celestial glory. So when we think about the readings today, I think about, wow, Jesus, immediately after Judas leaves, after he gives him the morsel, so he took the morsel and left at once, and it was night. And this little section in our reading today, there's two tiny verses actually, that are not displayed. So first, when he left, Jesus said, "Now is the Son of Man glorified, and God is glorified in him. If God is glorified in him, God will also glorify him in himself, and he will glorify him at once." That's a whole lot of glory and glorified. Yeah. With the God and Jesus, God the Father and Jesus the God. Listen to me. So what it is it is the beginning of his passion, of Jesus truly doing the will of the Father. So that this horrific event of him being crucified, which was an embarrassment to many, it was a big fear. It was, you know, you're hanging up there almost naked. Everyone didn't look at the crucifixion as this beautiful, glorifying moment. It was quite the opposite. And so now that Jesus is moving forward and doing the will of the Father, we will look at this event not as something horrific, but something beautiful, so that all of us here on earth can turn to Jesus on the cross, suffer with him. It brings such beauty in the times of our lives when things are not going well, where we can turn to Jesus. And this whole little section is about the new commandment. So after he says, "My children, I will be with you only a little while longer. You will look for me. And as I told the Jews, where I go, you cannot come. So now I say it to you." And then unfortunately in our readings, it jumps to Peter. But let's read the next two verses. "I give you a new commandment. Love one another as I have loved you. So you also should love one another. This is how all will know that you are my disciples, if you have love for one another." And the way that we can glorify our lives, how many times do we hear that in Mass, where we're just about ready to leave and go face the world? Hopefully Mass has changed us in some way. Hopefully during this Holy Week, we are searching our souls. I am on day 6 of my consecration to Jesus through Mary, using St. Louis de Montfort's True Devotion. By the way, if anyone wants to do it the easy way, you can go to my YouTube channel. I am recording every single day, and all of the prayers. You can start any time if you end on a Marian feast day. But it is truly, the first 12 days is preparing our heart and turning away from the ways of the world where we're not loving one another and where maybe we're not loving ourselves. So on this Tuesday during Holy Week, let's search our hearts and see, how are we glorifying God? How are we worshiping him? And how truly are we giving credit where credit is due for all of the beautiful blessings and grace that has been poured in our life on this beautiful journey, as well as thanking him for the Catholic faith and all of the sacraments. What a beautiful reading today.
Wow.
What a beautiful explanation.
Yeah,
Thank you,
great
Kendra.
reflection. We'll have to check out your YouTube channel. Just people look for Kendra Von Esh, they'll find it, right?
You got it.
All right. But thank you very much as we continue on with this Holy Week. Thanks for sharing your thoughts on our words for today. Kendra, look forward to being with you next week as we enter into the Easter season. Not yet, though. Not yet. Not yet. Thanks for being with us.
Day by day, step by step.
We'll talk to you earlier next week, too.